All right, I just wanna this audio response won't be a it's not gonna be like a response to any of the current videos. It's just gonna be like something I wanna just say, I guess, like right now it's an audio because my house is in a blackout right now, so yeah, yeah, it just happened like around 6 and there's still no lights or any electricity. Okay, yeah, I just wanna, I guess, because I feel like we haven't, um, talked as much in these past few days, and perhaps it's been like a week and a half or something. And I just wanna make it clear what's going on with, what's happening in my life, and yeah, and like, the thing is, yeah, I don't want you to worry about anything and you shouldn't you probably don't need to like um it's just been like a mental health thing with everything right now, like hmm like yeah, I just haven't been consistent at all. That's it, and it's entirely my fault, so I'm gonna take full accountability for literally like not being, you know, just being I'm just seeing this period, like I'll look back on this period as just a a small like downhill like part. Like you said, it's like the stock market kind of similar in that fashion where it's like it goes down a bit and up. General trend is up, but there will be times when it does stagger and fall a bit. And yeah, I just wanna like clarify that very soon. Yeah, I'm slowly picking it back up, like picking everything, all the habits back up. Like, I'm gonna be straight honest, like, these past few days, I think it's been like a week, like, since Jan's party, like, I just been being so lazy, man. Like, I haven't even gone gym. I haven't, like, really done much because, like, I hate using excuses. I'm just gonna say that, like, I was just lazy, like, there's no real excuses. Like the assignments thing, like that I could use as an excuse, and yeah, it feels sorry for me, but like how I'm thinking of it, like the assignment part is like it's like one tenth or like 1/100th of the adversity and hardship I'll have to go through in order to actually achieve like the big goals, right? Like if these small things are able to stop me, then well, what's like what how can I ever achieve those big goals if I can't even do these, you know, seemingly trivial things compared to our real like life goals, right? And from this experience, like I've I've stayed up late and everything. I've sacrificed sleep for it. I when I really shouldn't have because I just got so stressed out and frustrated. Oh, yeah, and I I chose I made this thing. I made this like entire assignment thing um like kind of break me instead of like making me um even like what's the word, like feel challenged, so I would push harder. Like, instead, I just kind of let it get to my head, let it get to my mental health, and yeah, then everything just like kind of fell apart for me. And yeah, but I guess what I've learned is that I have to practice not letting it stress me out this much, and instead of having everything fall apart, I need to make it like kind of motivate me to take on this challenge and like keep up all these habits while on this assignment grind. And but overall, yeah, it's been rough. Like, I don't want to I don't want to be self-pitying. Self-pitying is like the worst thing I can do for myself. But it does remind me of the QA days where like these assignments are due, and I've just been doing it like overnight and shit. Uh, yeah, and to inform you more about like mental health and stuff, I guess. Um, Basically, it determines everything you do in your life. Like you said, you have pretty good mental health, and I think I can agree with your statement because you're pretty consistent with things even when I'm not being consistent, when I'm like slacking. I know I've been like saying, yeah, I'll upload it tomorrow, and then I don't even do that. Like, yeah, I can tell yours is good if because you said you can, you know, just consistently do things without like um slacking often. Like if you basically like if you can just keep up the good habits and feel like motivated and good to do them, then your mental health is pretty good. Like if you can, let's say, you're excited to like go gym every day without like almost without missing a single day, your mental health is good. If you can just, yeah, like do, if you can, it just makes the disciplinary tasks and habits that you have to do, it makes it really easy for you if you have good mental health because you're just so like content and happy with what you're doing with like life and everything that you can just do it without, even with this through the struggles, you can just do it without like you see it in a positive light, you see it as like challenging and everything, you can just do them because you enjoy it, and like it's just easy to do in a sense that you have the discipline to be able to do it. And mm, mental health is like it, yeah, it just controls every aspect of your life. If your mental health isn't good, then you're not gonna get anywhere. Just like how what happened with me like in the past few days. Yeah, and um I can't even think straight right now. Like just been like the reason I haven't really been doing these recordings is that I I just couldn't stop thinking about these assignments that I just, yeah, I've put in like, hate making excuses. Like, I just like, uh, felt like I couldn't do good recordings. Like, sounds dumb, but I couldn't like respond like properly to like you remember like the questions you sent, the first set of questions. Like I've done a recording for that, but then um I I've recorded I haven't recorded the rest because that was when like my mental health went bad, and then it just felt like I couldn't like back then I thought I looked at the questions and instantly I knew exactly what to say and I could say so much. But now like when I look at them, I kind of just don't have much in my mind. Just yeah, just too much thoughts about the assignment that yeah, man, it's bad. Like, but no more of these like sad kind of talks because yeah, I've been it's all over for now, I guess. And yeah, I'll be uh, trust me on this, I'll be consistent from now on as my mental health is getting better. And yeah, it's always like these periods like it's I've always had these phases where like I'll be really consistent and then suddenly for a few days I might not be, and then yeah, but I'm just gonna have to work on that. Yeah, and I really think you're doing really well um for being consistent and everything without when it feels like I'm like not even like with you or like being consistent with you with these recordings. You've just been keeping it up for yourself as well. So yeah, that's really good for you. And oh yeah, um hmm. Yeah, basically like when your mental health is bad, like even just existing just feels really bad, but I've never forgotten about like these long-term goals. The trip I'll take to Melbourne with you, and I will always keep that in mind. Like I'll keep the end, the goal, because this will all my problems and stuff, they really don't matter in the long term, and they really won't because if I do, like when I do achieve these goals, they're gonna, there really isn't anything to worry about basically for what I'm going through right now, that this will not exist. And the last thing I want to point out is like, yeah, the I think the worst thing for me is the worst like negative like mental health thing for me is like feeling doubtful. Like I really hate, but I hate it, but there's periods where I really do feel doubtful. Like it's such a bad emotion and feeling, but I do sometimes feel doubt for like if I'm ever actually gonna be able to achieve these goals, and if I'm gonna like I feel doubtful that it's just I'm just not the one to be able to achieve this. That I'll just be like a normal 9 to 5. Like that actually scares me. Yeah, doubt is such a bad emotion that I really do feel like it does can ruin like my habits because the moment I feel doubtful and like when it builds on and stuff, I just like it just ruins everything because I start to think like why would I do this if I'm probably not gonna make it anyway. I think that probably like started kind of that actually started like the whole bad mental health part, like just feeling doubt for if am I actually capable, and I'm not that like not probably maybe not like gonna be able to achieve these big goals, and I'll just live a normal life like that. That's just what doubt makes me think and makes me and like ruins my mental health. But that's just like I guess that's just comes with um with the it's a challenge, it's a barrier within the journey. I think it's because I've always been told, like I've always been doubted as well from others, and that's why I do feel this way, and this emotion comes up within me subconsciously because others have told me and doubted me before, like how people think like what I'm saying is a joke if I say I'm gonna be like an entrepreneur or something. So yeah, that's like how I guess others can influence and impact your mental health long term as well. And yeah, throughout this journey, also like doubt comes because I feel like I'm making no progress as well, like no real, you know, physical progress that shows, yeah, this will work. Like for example, Backroom Bozos, right? Like I had no doubt in that because it did. I saw real like progress and stuff from it, but like this is a long term thing. Like this entire thing is a long term thing. So I know that there will be times where you really feel like you see no progress at all, and you just have to continue to push on from that. And actually, doing this recording, this is the like almost the end of the recording. I feel like um, it's actually really helped just to talk about it. And yeah, um, I'll be on track to. Uh, it feels like I'm lying because like my mental health was so bad that I kept delaying these like video uploads and stuff. So yeah, I'll just prove to you, I guess. I'll just prove to you that I'll get these recordings out. Yeah, you can't take my word for it in this recording because of my mental health. But yeah, when you see like me uploading and doing a lot of videos, recordings again, that means you'll know that my mental health is good and stuff. All right, this will be the end then. Thanks for listening.